Google Task, one of the last organizational tools I'll be showing you today for our tutorial. Okay, so let's take a look at where it is. Well, you're going to find it's everywhere you go in any Google Suite tool. All right, so right here I'm showing it in my email. All right, so I'll show you here in my email. Here it is. It's over here, Tasks. I click on it. If I am in Google Slides, here it is, right here. This little blue, looks like a pencil with a yellow dot. There it is. If I go to Google Drive, there it is. If I go to Google Calendar, look at, there it is. It's been here for as long as Google Task has been around. It's popped up over here on the right-hand side. You can hide that little side panel. So if you see the sneaky arrow down here to the right, if I close it, it's gone. But then if I show it again, there it is. Okay, so that's where Google Tasks hides itself. Okay, along with Google Keep. And if you're in a different one here, it also Google Calendar will show up here too. So most of our organizational tools pair themselves together. So the beauty of Google Tasks is that it is exactly what it sounds like, and just a list of what it is you need to do. All right, so I'm going to head on over to my slideshow presentation. I'm going to open up Google Tasks, and you can see I have started making a list here. Okay, safety skills training for teachers. We were very familiar with that. Okay, so I'm going to add another task. So I can either click on add a task here. I can also backspace and delete one. If I don't want it, I can just backspace it. Okay, so I'm adding a task just like that. Okay, so I'm going to add PD videos due. Okay, so I have these PD videos that I'm making. All right, so I want to edit this further because I want to give it a due date. So I'm going to click on that little pencil that's basically like, okay, let me edit it. And I can see that I'm on a particular list right now. Okay, and I can show you that in a little bit. I can create more than one list. I can kind of like folders. I can have a folder for my different classes. Like if you're a student or a teacher, you can say for my math class period 2, my math class period 4. If you're a student, you can say, science, math, social studies. You can have different task lists for different classes, which is kind of cool. All right, so, but for right now, let me just go into how do I add a date. So I have PD videos, that's which one I'm in right now, and I can add a date and time. Okay, so this is going to be due on August. If I need to switch my months, I can use these sneaky arrows right here. It's going to be August 21st, and I can set a time for when I would like this to be handed in. So I'm going to say noon. I would like to hand that in by noon. And if this is something repeated, like let's say you have for one of your classes, you have an assignment that's due every week. So you can hit repeat on that. Okay, but in this case, no, I'm just going to hit OK. All right, so now I can also add subtasks to this as well. I'm going to show you that in a separate video. Let me go back to my tasks. Okay, and so you can see here how it shows up. PD videos due, and it has a date and a time. And it just adds it on here with my other ones. Now, if I'd like to move these around, I can just click, hold, and drag them up. If let's say one's more important than the other, I can just click, hold, and drag them. And I can put them in an order. Much better than having them on a piece of paper, which I would probably lose if, paper is not my strong suit. Tech is. All right, so let's say you finish the task. You can just click on done. Just click on that little done arrow. Okay, I'm going to come back with that thought, and I'm going to show you a couple more things. All right, Google Tasks, one of your best friends.